Welcome to qnawire.
Canadian geese migrate essentially along a north-south direction for well over 1,000 kilometers, traveling at speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour. If one goose is flying at 100 kilometers per hour relative to the air, but a 40 kilometer per hour wind is blowing from west to east, so let's draw that real quick. So this is the velocity of the bird relative to the ground, the velocity of the air relative to the ground. So the resultant of that is the velocity of the bird relative to the air. Let's call this phi, which means this angle is also phi. At what angle relative to the north-south direction should the bird head to travel directly southward relative to the ground? Okay, so the velocity of the bird relative to the ground is equal to the velocity of the bird relative to the air. And it's only the y direction, so it's cosine of phi. So we need to find the angle first. So the velocity of the bird relative to the air is 100 kilometers per hour. So theta is equal to the velocity of the air relative to the ground, sine of theta, over the velocity of the bird relative to the air. So this is the inverse sine of 40 over 100, which is 23.6 degrees. So we're going to use this angle to find the velocity of the bird. So 100 cosine of 23.6 degrees is 91.64 kilometers per second. So for part B, to find the time is the distance over the velocity. The distance is 500 kilometers, so it takes 5.46 hours.